What's up, everyone? This is Miss Rosewood, and I'm bringing you Miss Rosewood Speaks, where we discuss beauty, wisdom, and knowledge. Before I get into this video, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. What's up, everyone? This is Miss Rosewood, and I'm here with Miss Rosewood Speaks. Today, I'm bringing you a podcast style video, and this video is called Don't Ever Let a Man. Don't ever let a man. This is more for my ladies. Ladies, these are some observations that I've learned and witnessed as I've been in relationships, left relationships, and dated. These are just things that are my observations, my knowledge check, and my notes, and I would like to share it all with you ladies. Don't ever, don't ever let a man change how you do you. Don't change your hair, your clothes, your style, or even ways. If he met you with an aesthetic, that is the look you continue to maintain for you. Granted, we all know a part of life is maturing, a part of life is compromising, a part of life is understanding when to let go negative ways. But when I say don't ever let a man change your clothes, your style, I tend to notice this before I lock my hair. I used to wear a lot of sewings. Sewings where I used to either get bobs, and then sometimes I used to wear like long jet black hair. When I did wear extensions and sewings, I used to love a long jet black style. And a lot of times I used to wear bobs so it would look natural, especially if you have leave out or even a good closure. But when I used to wear the long hair or even hair with like highlighted colors in it, the men would start to, oh, don't get too comfortable with this for long. Don't get to this. Or they see you buying the hair, or they see you switching out the hair. They try to act like it's a problem, but this is how you met me. Yeah, granted, I was wearing a bob. You thought it was realistic. Because realistically, even before I locked my hair, I never wore dramatic wigs and weaves. I always wore natural colors and natural form of styles. But I can say when I did choose to do black and long black, I made sure it was long, like 26 inches or more. They used to, feel like, oh, okay, don't get too comfortable with that. Same with weight. A man could meet you. He know you 222 pounds, but then he try to inch you down to 180. Now, granted, health is wealth. Yes, we all want to be healthy. We all want to be appropriate size for our bones, for our cardiovascular system. But if you know when you met me, I was 225. Why you worried about what I'm eating, or why you worried about how certain things? This is how you met me. And I feel like men could be so picky and try to bully you into doing things they want you to do. This is the number one thing I've noticed as a plus size woman always. I even remember down to being one. I remember one time, I think my smallest weight ever was probably like 157. I'm going to just say 160. Even when I was like 160, I used to date someone that used to always even say like, oh, my stomach could be a little small and I'll be real looking good. And I feel like no matter what a man sees, a little flaw, they're going to try to bully you into fixing that flaw. Don't ever let no man bully you into fixing no flaw. If you got small boobs, don't start looking up surgeries in clinics. If you got a little butt, a small butt, don't start looking into those BBL and surgery cosmetic centers. No, you are who you are. If you're comfortable, if you're healthy, that's all that matters. As long as you are going to the doctor, you're getting your exams, and you are coming out fine, that's what matters. The only person who should be telling you to enhance or decrease is your doctor, your primary care physician. That's the only person who should be telling you to decrease or increase when it comes to your size, weight, or body type. Don't ever let a man get with you for bragging rights. Do not calm it down, or calm your personality down, I should say, because you get most of the attention. Men love attention when it's focused on them. But when the woman gets the attention while with him, it can and it will hurt his ego. Remain confident and reassure that you're his. Jealousy is good, but it should never be competition. I notice sometimes with men, they may like the girl that's always out. You have your friend group, you have your family, you're always partying, you're always on vacation. You a people person. You genuinely talk to people. You genuinely attract people, whether it's males or females. And that's another thing too. Sometimes men be jealous when you're a woman and his woman, but you're a girl's girl too. So it's a difference if you out and about with your man. Because I notice sometimes when women are out and about with their man, they act like they can't socialize with other women. They act like they can't dance on the dance floor, or they act like they can't cut a little leg while their man sit to the side. Sometimes the man want to sit at the bar or sit at the table and have you right there on his arm the whole time. But sometimes you want to get up and get out and dance too. I had a situation like this once. And this is where it goes back to don't let that man be with you for bragging rights. I was in a relationship at one point and I used to go with my partner at the time to a lot of his friends and family's gatherings. Like if a friend or family was having cookouts, they was having family birthdays, things like that. We used to go to a lot of his friends and family gatherings. And I started noticing, why are we only going to your family stuff? Why are we only going to your friend family cookout, your friend's child birthday, your friend's husband birthday? You know what I mean? And then I was like, it's kind of looking like you doing this for bragging rights to prove you got a woman by your side. And that was one. And then I remember it was a time, it was a lady there, and I'm pretty sure it was a lady he probably used to have dealings with. He was upset that me and homegirl was chatting it up at the table where everybody go get the food, you go wait in line. He was upset. Me and homegirl was chatting it up while getting food, waiting in the line. And I said, yeah, homegirl, but I knew she was one of those types. She was very dramatic. She was one of those women. You could just tell. So I peeped her from a mile away. But I kept conversation with her. And even in her conversation, she's talking about, oh, she got a man, she got this, she got that. So I'm like, yeah, girl, I know that's how you do it. You keep it. You keep your man. You do this, you do that. He was so mad I was telling this woman advice or just giving her, not even say advice. He just mad I was entertaining her conversation about her and her man. And I said, So then it put me in a position to think maybe he got me around here for bragging rights. Maybe he got me around here thinking like, oh, he got a woman and she just gonna stand to the side and be his prized possession. No, don't sit around and be that man prized possession. You still be you. Same how if you and your homegirls went to brunch and y'all in the bathroom and y'all chatting with other ladies and y'all at the bar chatting with other ladies, you do the same while you with him. Don't sit around as his arm candy. Don't sit around as his little prized possession, not moving, not smiling, not dancing. Now, granted, do not be disrespectful. Of course, you won't be disrespectful and wind up and dance with other men. No. But ladies know ladies. When we out, we just chat with ladies. We compliment shoes here. And from there, we just keep going and going. From there, it's you want a shot? From there, it's here, we got some food. You want some food? Don't calm that down because he wants you to sit and be his arm candy. Please do not. Don't ever let a man have you in that position, ladies. Don't ever let a man, don't let him stop your social life. Turn all the way up. You still have fun, party, but remain respectful. Every detail is not for him to know about your personal experiences as well. I come to the conclusion a lot of these men, they just want control over a woman. They don't really want to be with you seriously. And that's why I say don't ever let a man because he's not your husband and he probably barely is your boyfriend. Because I'm learning half the time the men barely be our damn boyfriend after you done find out how the bull crap that they done did and was doing that you found out once the relationship ends. They barely your boyfriend because they sure don't act like boyfriends half the time and they aren't your husband. Don't let him dim your light. Do not let him stop you from having fun, going to your events. Like I said, yes, be respectful. If you know you're going out with your friends, you're going to a club, a night event, especially like nightlife, I would say, you let him know, hey, we going to club on XYZ Street. I'm gonna probably be in the house like this time. Be respectful. Let him know when you're there. Let him know when you're home. But don't feel like you can't go because you have a man. Now, granted, I always say if you and your man do plan to do things or do plan certain weekends, yes, then you should be spending time with your man, especially if he's a man that really cares for you. I'm not talking about men that don't care for you, ladies, because there's a lot of men out here that don't give a damn, and you could tell when he don't give a damn because it's always going to be revolved around him when it's time for y'all to do something. But that's why I still say when you have friends, you have a good group of friends and a good relationship with other friends, you still go with your friends. You still go attend their dinners. You still attend their parties. as well. Invite him. That's why I say be respectful. Invite your male partner. But if he don't want to be around your friends or be at your friends' events, you still go. You still go because you can't let that stop you. You have to live your life. Especially in this day and age too, we always going on social media. We see pictures, we see events. Oh my God, it looks so fun. I wish I could have went, but I'm home with him. Oh well, he didn't want to be there. Too bad, so sad. They make Uber. If he don't want to drive you, get your Uber funds in order. Start saving towards Uber for the days he don't want to go or drive. Don't ever let your current boyfriend stop you from meeting, connecting with who your true love is. Networking is key. You are single until married, okay? I know that saying gets a lot of flack. You are single until married. I know that saying gets a lot of slack, but look, you are single until married. I'm not married, and I've been in relationships. And when I say I've been in relationships, I've been in relationships with people to this day still say, "Oh my God, I still think of you as thing woman. I still miss you and think, oh well, too bad we ain't together." I still got mamas and sisters calling my phone about holidays and shit. Leave me alone, okay? You are single until you married, okay? Yes, you are single until you married. I know a lot of people hate that saying, but it's true. I just said this just 2 minutes ago. Men don't even barely be boyfriends. Half the time you realize the ish that they done did, they was barely a boyfriend, okay? Barely a boyfriend. A lot of men, they, like I said, they just like the idea of having you, the idea of having a property, of holding you, saying that's my girl, to flaunt you, to say to their homeboys, yeah, that's my girl, that's my woman, I'm with her, which means he's sleeping with you, or he see you behind closed doors. That's what they get off on. That's what they get off of realizing. Of course, Christmas, birthday, and stuff come. Y'all should be going on dates. He should be getting you gifts, things like that. But they do that because they know they're supposed to do that. And they do that because obviously when they met you, they obviously know you wasn't the type of woman to be walking around with just nothing. What they be saying on TikTok, where's your stuff, girl? Where is your stuff? You was stuffless. If you're not a stuffless woman, he know that's what come with it. Gifts, dates, and things because he's seen you doing it and been doing it. He probably see you do better things than what he would prefer or could take you to. But he keep it cute because he know you could be going in the drop of a dime. But like I said, networking is key. I'm not saying meet men and have it in your head like, oh, this gonna be my husband if dang it, I'll break up. No, but networking is key. I have some really good male counterparts that are just like platonic friendships, and not even just friendships, just males I personally know, networking wise, business wise, from job marketing events, and they invite you to stuff like things for like whatever's going on, like especially like people that's into art and media. Don't not make do not miss out on networking and friends because the person is the opposite sex. I always say that. Granted, if you do meet someone they're the opposite sex, they come off as genuine, and then they switch up and get flirtatious, and that's obviously when you cut it off. But there are some genuine males I've met while in relationships, and they they're opposite sex, and I still keep in contact with them, and they keep you and put you onto things. They help you out. Especially when they know you like certain places and certain things, they'll inform you. They'll give you discounts. They'll give you tickets, things like that. So I always say, you are single till you marry. Yes, have respect, but as well, don't be afraid to network. If you know somebody that is a marketing executive somewhere and they could give you free tickets to an annual show every year, you're not going to be friends with him? No, you better be friends with him. Keep it cool with him. Say Merry Christmas. Text him Happy Birthday. Make sure you keep in touch. Not calling him on the phone all night. No, but keep in touch. Tell him Happy Birthday. Say Happy Holidays. That's how you build relationships. Don't let no man stop you from doing that. And last one, I had to learn this the hard way, and I think I learned this the hard way plenty of days. If you and that man do not fall asleep together on the night of his birthday or a major holiday, that is a reminder to focus on you. I'm going to say that again. If you and that man do not fall asleep together the night of his birthday or a major holiday, this is a sign to focus on you. When I say I got PTSD from a man's birthday, I'm just letting it know now. I don't know if it's any men listening to this, but I'm letting it know now. A man on his birthday, he gonna have to stop the world for me to care in my future. Men, they give me the worst PTSD on their birthday. I have trauma. I want compensation. A man always showed me how he truly felt on his birthday. Men be in Dubai, men be in Dominican Republic, men be in Aruba, men be in Mexico, men be in Brazil, men be seven seas over on their birthday. And where you at? In the house watching Girlfriends, watching Martin, watching YouTube. I can't do it. I made a promise to myself when I'm dating. I always say when I meet a man, I always hope my birthday come first, and my birthday's in May, so my birthday usually does come first. I always say let my birthday come first, cause I'm telling you, when a man birthday come, they be going missing, and it don't start just on their birthday. It usually start about 3 to 4 weeks before their birthday, because that's when they are organizing and planning and plotting and scheming and trying to figure out how they gonna get low from you for the next 2 weeks. Let me tell you something. I done seen most relationships. I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. It's about 2 relationships I had under my belt, and the reason why me and that person ain't together no more is because of their birthday. Because I found out they wasn't really my boyfriend, or they wasn't really on what they was talking about. And I don't know what it is when it come to men and their birthday. I just feel like they go to who the easiest one is, and whoever's the easiest one, they gonna feed their ego and spend the most money. That's where they run to, and I feel like that's what it is when it comes to their birthday too. They just want to know who gonna spend the most money on them. And it's sad to say, this could kind of correlate back to my video about the black male race, because that's how it is. But yeah, if you and that man not falling asleep on Thanksgiving either, on Christmas and New Year's either, I learned that too. New Year's is especially, Christmas and Thanksgiving. Sometimes I give you a pass for that only if y'all not married, and two, if they have family that live in different cities and states. But sometimes that's not even a pass, because you could come with that person, or granted, I know some of us, we may want to be with our family immediates and they want to be with their immediates, so that you kind of get a pass for that. But I feel like their birthday and New Year's, y'all should be spending the night together. Y'all should be ending out the day together, spending the day together, and having a holiday together. Those are two holidays that involve wanting your significant other to be with you. But yes, y'all, this is my breakdown on Don't Ever Let a Man. I hope, ladies, you take these advice, listen, and take heed. Thank you for listening. Please feel free to comment, like, and subscribe. And to the next video, y'all. Peace out.